Dr. Singh, thank you for joining us today. Recently, an article caught global attention. An 82-year-old man with the fitness levels of 20 years old. Scientists are studying his body to understand healthy aging. Today, we will unpack what this really means medically, what is exceptional versus achievable for most people.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, my question is from a scientific perspective, how rare is it for 82-year-old to show physical markers comparable to someone decades younger?
So, this is extraordinarily rare. We're talking about the far end of the biological spectrum, likely less than 1% of the population. Most adults lose 3 to 5% of the muscle mass every year after age 30, and VO2 max, or the 10% of the aerobic exercise capacity per year after age 30. This individual seems to have slowed or resisted that decline, which is dramatic.
So, medically speaking, this represents exceptional aging, not typical aging, right?
Exactly. It shows what's possible, not what's average.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, the article highlights his VO2 max, often considered the gold standards of cardiovascular fitness. Why is this metric so important?
That's a very good question. VO2 max measures how efficiently your body uses oxygen during intense exercise. It strongly predicts longevity, cardiovascular health, and even cognitive decline. Studies show that the higher VO2 max is associated with lower mortality rates, and sometimes it's more predictive than your blood pressure or cholesterol measurements.
Wow. So it's pretty interesting to know that. So, can VO2 max really be improved later in life, or is it genetically fixed?
So, genetics set the ceiling. Normally, VO2 max declines by 10% every decade after the age 30. But training determines how you can maintain it, even in your 60s and 70s.
Okay. So, another striking point is his preserved muscle mass. Why does muscle loss matter so much as we age?
So, muscle is a metabolic organ. Loss of muscle, called sarcopenia, leads to insulin resistance, falls, frailty, and loss of independence. Maintaining muscles is directly linked to lower hospitalization and mortality.
So, this isn't about appearance, it's a survival.
Absolutely. Strength is a biomarker of health, not only looks.
So, how much of this is genetic versus lifestyle?
Likely both. Genetics may account for 20 to 30%, but lifestyle, especially lifelong endurance training, resistance exercise, diet, and sleep, play a much larger role.
So, people shouldn't dismiss this as genetic luck.
Correct. Your genes create vulnerability, your habits shape outcomes.
Does elite fitness reduce chronic inflammation, which we often associate with aging?
Yes, regular physical activity lowers inflammatory markers like CRP and IL-6, which is interleukin 6. Chronic inflammation is linked to heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and even dementia.
So, movement is essentially anti aging medicine.
In many ways, it is the most powerful one we have.
So, many viewers may feel intimidated. Do we need to run ultra marathons to age well?
Not at all. The benefits plateau long before extreme endurance. Consistency matters more than the intensity.
So, what's the minimum effective dose?
I would say 150 minutes of aerobic exercise activity, which is cardiovascular, per week.
Per week, right? 150 minutes. I thought
150 minutes per week. So you can do it in, say, 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's what we
Okay.
recommend. 30
Okay.
days, 30 minutes
That's what
a day.
I got confused, like 150
Yeah,
minutes
it
per
is
day.
30 minutes a
Okay.
day, 5 days a week.
Okay.
So consistency, not 150 minutes in a single day, but you can break it down to 5 days in a week.
Okay. That sounds good.
Plus, and I would stress this very importantly, that resistance exercise twice a week.
Okay.
Give a gap of 2-3 days between the two exercises, like two resistance exercises. But resistance exercise, such as lightweight training or band exercise, about 35 to 40 minutes a day, at a time, twice a week, is also very important.
Okay. So the other thing is, this article hints that his mental sharpness is also exceptional. Is there a connection?
Very strong. Exercise improves neurogenesis, blood flow to the brain, and reduces dementia risk by 30 to 40%.
So physical fitness protects the brain too.
Absolutely. The brain ages with the body.
So what should the average 40, 50 or 60 years old take from this story?
Start now. Prioritize movement, preserve muscle, train your heart, sleep well, and manage stress. Aging is inevitable, but how we age is modifiable.
So the message is hope, not pressure.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection.
So this remarkable 82 years old doesn't redefine what aging must look like, but he expands the aging can look like. Thank you, Dr. Singh, for grounding inspiration in science and reminding us that it's never too late to invest in our health. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Happy to be here. And actually, this article is somewhat little bit encouraging to people that they can also do something to maintain and to preserve their cardiovascular metabolic function as well as brain aging.
That's really good to know because I think we need to hear that as we age.
Absolutely. So this is a very encouraging. Go out, start doing your exercise, eat healthy, sleep well, and live healthier longer.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again soon.
You're very welcome. Looking forward to it.